and see if we can talk about something, right? Talk about the day. Talk about the day. What do we got going on today? Some of us are 10 times more busier than others. Some of us have some pretty important events, or actually something we have very important decisions to make. The day brings many challenges, many challenges. The day brings mental challenges, physical challenges, but it's all about challenges. Challenges is what makes us. uh, our decisions make us as well. Our decisions makes the world around us, right? Whatever type of world you want to have. And there's actually people that like to have drama around their life. They like having violence around, like, well, not necessarily. Sometimes they don't mind it, I guess. I would say. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, right? But I believe there's people that like drama. They like that. I used to live in LA, Los Angeles, for a few years as a kid, and I was able to witness a lot of that stuff, especially in the gang related neighborhoods and stuff like that. They like the gang life, but then like I said earlier, I said sometimes they don't have a choice. You're born into that, right? So, well, as you get older, hopefully you understand that you actually do have a choice. When you're growing up, you think you don't have a choice because you got to listen to your parents, you got to listen to your your elders, basically, right? Hey, what's going on, Jack? Glad to have you. God bless you, my brother. So it's good for me to get on here continually and be sure that I cover certain things that somebody might be questioning or having trouble with or having understanding with. I think one of them will be understanding what is sin, what is sin as well, because especially if you claim to be a Christian, if you claim to be a Christian and you claim to be saved, then we must have a conversation like that. I went out for a walk. I just got in right now. We are currently in 40-degree weather right now. The rain just stopped, so now it's like super cold. And I had a good little walk, a few blocks, and I was thinking about that. I'm like, if you are not of God, if you don't want nothing to do with God, you're an unbeliever, basically. Why would I tell you what's sin or not? Just stick to the basics, like lying. Let's say stealing can be universal, right? I think stealing, a believer and an unbeliever can come to an understanding of knowing that stealing is sin. Okay. So now what's the difference between me teaching or correcting a Christian or a non-Christian, or let's say a believer and a non-believer? What's the difference? What's the difference between that? Right? What's the difference? One of them is more important than the other. I can tell you that. One of them is more important than the other. It's more important for me to correct one of them, which is more important for me to correct. Is what I'm trying to get to. God bless you, my brother. I don't see. I didn't see you earlier. Yeah, I was busy. Like I said, I had to go purchase. Oh, did you see the new mic? So I ended up going and getting a mic for my iPhone, because I notice sometimes when I do live streams here on my phone, my voice can be damped or dull and stuff like that. So, and now I can kind of move around and stuff like that, and still be talking to you guys. Yeah. Here's an example. Let's see. Here's an example. And the reason why I bring that, because I came across somebody asking if cussing was a sin, right? Oh, you know what? I cannot. Okay, that's fine. Basically, I can kind of move around, and I've had this. I had my tripod here already. I just never really turned it around. Here's the facility, basically. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So I can kind of come over here real quick just to take care of some stuff because, like I said, I have a class at 9 a.m. So right now I tend to just prepare for it, make sure that everything is good to go, so I can just finish the live stream and then go straight into running the class. Yeah. hmm Yeah. So like I said, I went out for a walk and I was thinking of that. Like, there's actually Christians that believe that cussing is not a sin. Hmm. And it's all over the Bible. It's all over the Bible, right? If you guys want me to make a whole video on all the verses, all the scriptures that God tells us that there should not be no cursing and blessing in from the same mouth, right? That's one of them. There's another one that no corrupt thing should be coming out of your mouth, no perversity should be coming out of your mouth. The F word is perverted, right? It's sexual. The S word, the S word is talking about is pretty is foul because of what you're bringing up, right? You're talking about poop, right? Technically, if you look up the word, the SHIT, it's actually an acronym. It came from being an acronym. It comes from like a big ship carrying poop, right? And the acronym was SHIT. But anyways, uh, OMG is using God's name in vain. MF is perverted, is sexual, is man, super low. This incense. If you really think about it, right? MF. So I was like, wait, so you just don't care about the scriptures? You don't care that God is saying no corrupt things should be coming out of your mouth? If you don't care, there's something wrong, right? If you don't care, that's a red flag that you probably might not be saved, because if you are saved, you should be receiving conviction, right? During dung pile still can be used, correct? Dung pile. Yeah, dung. Yeah, because Paul used it, right? He said all the stuff that he accomplished in the secular world, or in the workspace world, when he was a Pharisee, he said, I count all that accomplishment dung, poop. So technically, if you really think about it, the S word can be used there, right? Paul could have said, uh, I count I count all those accomplishments S word, you know. I just ran 2 classes right now, so during this time, I tend to do my Bible study. I do some videos. I do some reaction videos, some live streams. Until my next class starts. That's so dumb. These people they're using that whole diamond gym way too much. Do you want me to? No, not yet. No, it's just they're trying to be funny. It's just it's a trend. These little trends that die out. You know, and it these the people that use this right here, this meme. I think they're a little bit older. The ones that use the whole 6'7" stuff, they're way younger, and it's already dying out. Stuff like that. They come and go. They just die out. Yeah. I don't know. The whole diamond gym thing. I came across some videos. Them people I guess going to the most dangerous gym. What's so dangerous about it? What's so dangerous that you're gonna get pushed to your limit to where you're gonna get hurt or what? They want to fight? you know, it's not dangerous. There's no such thing as a dangerous gym. You know what was dangerous for me? Going overseas, going and fighting for the country, going where we have others trying to take our lives. That's dangerous, buddy. Not a gym. A gym is meant to work out and to get in shape, to stay strong or get stronger, right? But a lot of the people that are in that environment um, are on PEDs anyways. They're on steroids. They're doing TRT and HRT and SARMs and da 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 da. It's like, nah. I'm I I'm I just work out hard. That's it. With my only vice is probably black coffee. I'll do creatine here and there. I haven't done creatine in months. I'll do creatine like a month on, and then I'll stay off until I kind of want to do it. The only thing with creatine is creatine is good and it has other benefits, but creatine makes you retain more water too. But it's good. Hannah says, I'm a Marine brother, so I know a lot about being in danger. I was mortar T. So, why do you really want me to go to Diamond Gym for what? Right. That's amazing. That's awesome that you're a Marine. We're brothers. We're brothers in arms. Um, did you serve overseas? Motor T is all motor for sure. Motor T is always deployable. Yeah, I got along with a lot of Motor T guys over there in Iraq. I can't believe I can't remember. Well, Motor T was attached, right? It's an attachment to your battalion, right? Because I went overseas. I went to Iraq with Second Battalion, 7th Marines, the War Dogs, and we had Motor T guys there. Those guys are awesome. They took care of us. They're the ones that provided all transportation. They hard workers, awesome Marines. Yeah, they're awesome mechanics. But yeah, they're the ones that provided all the Humvees and all the other vehicles that we used. It's been a long time. Mhm. They were always fixing the Humvees. They were don't you guys get called grease monkeys or something like that? Well, anyways, so what was your intention? Diamond gym, a lot of people can't survive. Survive what? The workout? The only reason they're able to push that hard, like look at what happened with Ronnie Coleman. A lot of these people, a lot of bodybuilders that because you can push hard like that, but the reason why they're able to push it harder is because they're on PEDs. But let's go into a 10-mile run. Let's see how they do. Jack says he was with 2.4, then we were changed to 2.6. Awesome. Yeah, yes, we do. Yeah. Your motor tees all you guys how many times did you get deployed? It's a marine thing. Yeah. What the diamond gym is a marine thing? I don't think so. Yeah, there's a possibility there could have been some marines there. But it's more of a bodybuilder thing. It's a bodybuilder. If you're not PEDs, you have no business around them because no, you compare compare a natural with PEDs. There's no chance. But like I said, let's go to into a 10-mile run. So that's gonna be the difference because a bodybuilder is so big that you just carrying more and you can be your stamina, your running stamina, your muscle endurance, your cardiovascular, your VO2 max. It's not gonna be that great, you know. So hit the like share. Yeah, thank you, Jack. Yeah, so just having a conversation here. Yeah, but the whole diamond gym thing is dumb. Yeah, and this is coming from a prior drill instructor. I'm all about intensity. I can get intense, right? But smarter, right? Smarter, not harder is another thing, right? So a lot of times our egos get in our way, our pride gets in the way, and we get hurt. We get hurt and we start doing dumb stuff. You know, it's already dumb doing steroids. It's already dumb. So you're already getting a head start. Yeah, 311, 341, 81s. Yeah, I was an 0911, and I was actually admin. I was admin, but I transferred over to 27. Um, so that's the only way I was able to go to Iraq because my unit was not deployable. So I was like, oh man, that's not good. And I wanted to go. So an opportunity came up, and I took it. An opportunity came up, and I took it. So that's the only way that I was able to deploy is get attached. See, look at yeah. But when I got back, that's when I became an 0911. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing here. Just kind of see if anybody out there is out there, wanting to ask a question, a comment, or concern, or any current events, anything that's going on in the world that you guys want me to give my 2 cents to. Let me know. Okay, that's what we're gonna be doing here. Other than that, I just wanted to make a quick little 20-minute video, live stream video, just to is also testing the microphone, right? And making sure that we're set, we're ready to go. I got everything situated perfectly, so we'll be pumping out some pretty awesome videos here on the channel. All right, so stand by for the next one. Jack, take care. Glad to see you here continually. We're man, we hang out a lot. We're becoming really good friends. All right. So stay blessed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.